The true purpose of the atomic bomb and its lessons. More than 75 years have passed since the atomic bombings. And today, through the analysis of historical records and declassified documents, the true objectives behind their use have become increasingly clear. Based on temporary records such as those displayed at the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum, it is understood that the atomic bombings served three primary purposes: to repeatedly target Japanese civilians, including urban workers and residents. This intent was explicitly stated in the Hyde Park Memorandum mentioned earlier. By targeting not only military facilities, but also ordinary citizens, the goal was to induce psychological surrender, justify the enormous domestic expenditure, with $2 billion invested equivalent to roughly $3 trillion. Today, demonstrating tangible results in combat was necessary to validate the cost. There was also a scientific and military interest in collecting data on the bomb's effects on the human body, restrain Soviet expansion after the war. As the Soviet Union began its advance into Japan, the United States feared growing Soviet influence in post-war Japan. By showcasing the destructive power of the atomic bomb, the U.S. aimed to assert dominance in shaping the post-war global order. One of the most significant facts is that two different types of atomic bombs were used on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. After the war, the U.S. officially stated, "We have successfully conducted 2 atomic bomb experiments." This means that the 140,000 and 70,000 civilians killed were treated as subjects in a live weapons test. Such a reality transcends wartime strategy and poses a fundamental ethical question for humanity. At Hiroshima's Peace Memorial Park, the inscription reads, "Let all the souls here rest in peace, for we shall not repeat the mistake." But whose mistake was it? The absence of a subject in that sentence may be intentional, leaving it to future generations to reflect and decide. Using atomic bombs as experimental weapons on civilians cannot be justified under any circumstances. Even in wartime, human dignity must be protected. This lesson is not just for one nation, it is a universal truth that all of humanity must share. What we must learn from the tragedies of Hiroshima and Nagasaki is not simply that war is bad. It is a deeper question. How should humanity confront acts that treat people as experimental subjects? For both Japanese and American citizens, renewing a shared commitment to never repeat such tragedies is the greatest form of respect we can offer to the victims. And facing the truth of history, then building peace upon it, is the responsibility entrusted to us.